Hi, something a bit different today. We're just in Weardale Valley, starting off at a lovely little town. St John's Chapel, ancient. Got a good friend of mine from Sweden. That's him. And we're going to do about 13 kilometres around the Weardale Hills.
Probably only a third of or a half of what I used to do.
It's a lovely valley, this Weardale. Not very populated or overused like the lakes. And you do notice gradually, you know, things changing, the landscape, walls crumbling, buildings collapsing. As time goes on, the landscape changes, it doesn't stay the same. And I think right now we're just walking on what appears to be a watership down, yes, a complete rabbit village. This path continues along the river for a few miles, and then we're going to turn right and head up into these hills and walk along the tops. That's like a new, well, reasonably new wooden bridge on ancient supports. That must have gone somewhere originally under there. Yeah, nice little shed to disappear into for your thinking time. It's a lovely river, the River Wear. It's a hidden gem. The thing about these places in Weardale and some areas of Yorkshire, you know, they're not Westmoreland. They're nowhere near as populated. You don't bump into anybody. You get parked, free parking here at St John's Chapel. and it's not overcrowded. And these places, there's almost some of the areas, it's like the land that time forgot. The sounds of the countryside. The sounds of the countryside. Yes, yes. The smell of real fire. Smoke. You can't beat it. Up the bank, up the hill now. And a good incline. Oh, I do like tulips, yes. Thanks for pointing those out. Lovely. So we're climbing quite quickly now up a road above the Weardale Valley. Weather is mixed. It's just right. It's not windy, which is just right, by the way. And there's a tiny bit of rain. What a lovely valley. There's Tony showing off while he's briefly back from Sweden.
So we're going over here?
We'll go over there. Right, we're approaching the top. It was basically straight up from the river. Getting chased by some sheep. It's a good. This is 500 metres up here, which is about half the height of Scafell Pike. So I would say this is a good 5-6 out of 10 on the little scale. We're nearly at the top, and then we're going to head east, back along the ridge and down eventually. We'll get some views from the top. Right, well, we're about at the top. We're going to start heading back along the north ridge to the east, because I don't know if you can see it, but there's some weather across the other side of that valley, and it's definitely coming this way. It's already climbing down, you know, moving down that hill. So I think we're going to get soaked. You can almost see it in the distance, look. Slowly coming, like a plague. But here we are. If I didn't mention it before, or if it didn't come through, it's 500 metres this. Just up from St John's Chapel. I might not get much more filming if this weather comes. We've had the best of it, I think. We're going to have something to eat. There's Tony over there. Just preparing for the storm. Oh, that's another view. I'm gonna zoom in on that. So just look at that weather coming across there. Now that's coming from Yorkshire. It's heading north. I can see it creeping towards us. It's quite interesting to still be dry, but to know that we're just about to get soaked. The other thing I want to do is just let you know how quiet it is here. So I'll just stop talking. Wait for jobs to come in. And it's quite a rural place as well. It's not like around here. Sorry, around where we live. right at the peak of this little hill, and you know you're at the peak because you can see 360. It's just started hailing, which is fine. We've got all the gear. The storm is moving on. That could be Sunderland in the little valley over there. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look over there. Maybe, possibly, come back. And Cleveland weather. Everything. Hail. Sun. Some nasty weather ahead, but it's going away from us. We've had it, I think, had the worst. Look at that. Changes. So quiet. You almost make a painting out of that. Have a look over the wall. Look at that. Nasty. Right, this is probably going to be the last little film because we're heading down. We're in a valley and the wind, it's a freezing wind coming down here. We're not out of the storm, I don't think. There's some weather going on. And look at that cloud behind me there. If I can get it. That cloud. So we're going to head down to this little farmhouse, which seems to have a triangular roof, you know, the wrong way. And then we're going to head east and head back down to the car. I might not have made myself clear because most houses have triangular roofs, but that's what I meant. So I hope you've enjoyed this. We're going to head off now up that path and down.